Hello, student! Teacher Dayana here. How are you doing today? Welcome back to another class. Today, I'm not coloring anything, but I am bringing you something really fun and useful. We're going to look at this cozy cafe scene and use it to learn lots of everyday English vocabulary. This is also a speaking practice class, so don't just listen. Speak out loud with me, alright? Use your voice and answer them like you're having a real English conversation. We'll talk about food, drinks, cafes, jobs, clothes, and more. All using this one image. It's a simple way to learn English naturally through things we see every day. So, get comfortable, take a deep breath, and let's start speaking English together. Look at this picture. What place is this? Is this a supermarket or a cafe? It's a cafe. All right, good job. Complete your answers, all right? The more you speak, the better your conversations will be in the future. Do you like going to cafes? You can answer, yes, I do, or no, I don't. Are there any good cafes in your city? Which is your favorite? All right. How often do you go there? Now, look at this girl here. Is she a client or she works here? Yes, she works here. What does she do? What is her occupation? What is her profession here? What does she do? She's a barista. Do you know the meaning of barista? A barista is a person who makes coffee in a cafe. Yeah, that's an Italian word. Do you work in a cafe? I don't. How about you? Do you work in a cafe? Do you know anyone who works in a cafe? Maybe a friend of yours? Again, you can say, yes, I do, or no, I don't. Would you like to be a barista like this girl? Why? In my opinion, it would be fun to be a barista. You get to smell the fresh coffee all the time. You get to taste all different kinds of coffee. I think it must be fun. What skills do you think a barista needs? What abilities, what skills do you think a barista needs? Okay, all right. Well, I think a barista needs to be friendly and know how to make coffee really well, of course. In your opinion, is she making coffee or tea now? Okay. You can say, I think she is making coffee, or I think she is making tea. Do you ever make coffee at home? If so, how often? How frequently, how often do you make coffee at home? Well, I make coffee at home every day. I love coffee. Look at her face here. Is she smiling or focused? Is she concentrated or is she smiling? She's focused, right? She is concentrated in her job. What is she holding in this hand? What is she holding? Because she is holding something here. What is she holding? Do you know how to say this in English? This is a coffee pot. Coffee pot. How about in the other hand? What is she holding in this hand? What is this? She is holding a cup. It's a cup. She is holding a cup. Is she pouring? You see, she's pouring something in the cup. Is she pouring milk or coffee into the cup? What do you think? You can say, she is pouring coffee into the cup, or she is pouring milk into the cup. Do you take milk in your coffee? Do you usually take milk in your coffee? I do. I like milk in my coffee. Now, imagine this situation, okay? Imagine you can't have milk or lactose. Maybe it's real, you really can't have any milk or lactose. Maybe you're intolerant, maybe you're allergic, okay? How can you say that and ask for something appropriate for you in a cafe like this? How would you say that? Try to answer out loud. Alright, if necessary, you can pause this video to have more time for your answer, okay? One possible answer is, I'm allergic to lactose. Can I have some almond milk, please? Can I have some almond milk, please? Or even, I can't have regular milk. Do you have any dairy-free options? Dairy is every product made out of milk, okay? So, do you have any dairy-free options? Repeat, okay? I can't have regular milk. Do you have any dairy-free options? Excellent, very good. Let's see her clothes now. What is she wearing on her head? What is this called? What is she wearing on her head? This is a cap. This is a cap. Okay, you can say hat as well, but this model, this style of hat is called cap. Okay? Do you wear cap sometimes? If so, where to? Do you wear cap sometimes? Where to? In my case, I don't have any caps. I had when I was younger, like a teenager, but I don't have any caps now. But if I had to wear one, it would be like to go to the beach, to stay under the sun, or maybe to practice some outdoor sports. All right. What is written here on her cap? What is written here? Coffee. Right, coffee. It says coffee. Can you spell the word coffee? Can you spell A, B, C, D? Okay, spell C O F F E E. Coffee. C O F F E E. Right, good job. Is she wearing a t-shirt or a sweater? What is this that she's wearing? Is this a t-shirt or a sweater? It's a sweater. Yes, sweater, right? So, do you think it's cold or hot? Hot in this scene. Is it cold or hot in this scene? You can say, I think it's cold, or it's cold because she's wearing a sweater. All right, good. What is she wearing over her sweater? What is this called? She's wearing over her sweater. Do you know how to say this in English? This is an apron. Apron. You know apron? To protect your clothes from getting dirty while you're cooking? Yes, so that's an apron, or this is an apron. Do you also wear an apron when you're cooking? Do you also wear an apron when you're cooking? You can say, yes, I do, or no, I don't. What accessory does she have in her hair? What accessory is this? What accessory does she have in her hair? What is this called? Do you know? This is a bow. Okay, a bow. Yeah, this is a bow. Cute bow in her hair. Are there any plants in this picture? Yes, there are, or no, there aren't. What is your answer? There is one plant, right? So you can say, yes, there are, as a short answer here. Where is the plant? Where is the plant? How can you say the position where this plant is here? It's hanging from the wall. Okay? This plant is hanging from the wall. Do you like plants? Do you like plants? I love plants. I love working with plants, and I have plants in my house. Do you have any plants at home? Do you have any plants at home? If so, are they inside your house or outside your house in the garden, for example? Where are your plants? Well, I have plants inside in vases and pots, and I also have plants outside in my garden. And look at this here. What is hanging from the ceiling here? Because this top part here is the ceiling, okay? The ceiling of a house or a room or a place like this. So what is this called? Hanging from the ceiling. It's a hanging light. Remember to repeat my answers, okay? We're practicing your conversation and pronunciation here. So it's a hanging light. It's a hanging light. Are there any hanging lights in your house too? Where? In my house, there is a hanging light in the dining room, above the dining table. All right. Do you prefer warm lights, like yellow, lights, warm lights, or white lights in the rooms in your house? Why? I prefer warm lights. Yes, I prefer warm lights because they make the room, the environment, cozy, right? Warm lights make the environment, the house, the room, cozy. I love it. These are shelves. Can you repeat? These are shelves. Okay? What do you see on this shelf? One shelf, 2, 3, 4 or more shelves. Okay? So one singular shelf. Plural, 2, 4, 5, 10 shelves. Okay? What do you see on this shelf here? These and these. What are these? What are these? I see glasses and cups. I think they are glasses and cups. Are the glasses and the cups facing up, or are they upside down? Are they facing up in the upright position, or are they facing down the shelf, like upside down? All right, they're upside down. They are upside down. Repeat, okay? Well, mugs are big cups, and many people collect them at home. Whenever they travel to a new place, they buy a new mug as a souvenir, from the place they visited. So, do you also collect mugs? If so, how many mugs do you have? I have some mugs, and I love mugs because I love coffee and tea, but I don't have really like a collection, I have a couple mugs, but not many. But I really like mugs. And in your opinion, are these glasses and cups clean or dirty? Are they clean or dirty? They're probably clean, right? They're probably clean. And how about on this shelf here? This shelf. What are these? Are they boxes or jars? They are jars. What do you think there is on this jar? What do you think there is here inside this jar? Is it strawberry jam? Because there is a strawberry here. Or maybe cookies? Or even coffee beans? What do you think there is inside this jar? Answer out loud. I think there is strawberry jam, in my opinion, okay? I don't know about you. And how about in this other jar here? You see this picture? What bug is this? What bug is this? Is this an ant? Is this a bee? Is this a bee or a fly? It's a bee, right? It's a bee. Well, do you think this jar here has sugar or more cookies? Do you keep coffee or sugar in special containers like these at home? If not, where do you keep it? Where do you keep it? The sugar and coffee, for example. Where do you keep your sugar and coffee at home? In jars like this? Or in their own packs? Where do you keep them? Great, good job. Look at this. What kind of machine is under the plant here? What kind of machine is this? Yeah, it's a coffee machine. Repeat out loud. It's a coffee machine. Do you have a coffee machine at home? If so, how often do you use it? How frequently do you use it? How often do you use it? Well, I have a coffee machine at home. It's a Dolce Gusto, and I love it. I like to prepare cappuccino, especially cappuccino on it, but I don't use it every day. Sometimes I brew my coffee. You know, brew coffee. This machine is brewing coffee now. It's brewing, like preparing, passing the coffee grains into the machine. You know what I mean? So it's brewing coffee. Sometimes I brew my coffee like in a regular coffee pot like this with a filter. But like once or twice a week, I use my coffee machine. I love it. What is this on the wall here? What is this? It's a menu, right? Look at this menu on the wall. What drinks are on the menu? What drinks can you see written here on the menu? Cappuccino and latte. There are probably other options, but the ones we can see here are cappuccino and latte, right? Which is more expensive, the cappuccino or the latte? Give a complete answer, all right? So you can practice whole sentences, whole phrases. Which is more expensive, the cappuccino or the latte? According to the prices here, the latte is more expensive than the cappuccino. How much is a cappuccino in this cafe? Can you say this amount here? $3.25. You can say it's $3.25. And how much is a latte? A latte is $3.45. It's $3.45. Great. So latte is more expensive than cappuccino. How much do you usually pay for a coffee in your city? Write down in the comments so we can compare the differences in places, all right? Write down in the comments below. Which do you prefer, student? Cappuccino, latte, or espresso? Which do you prefer? Cappuccino, latte, or espresso? Well, I like them, all of them, but I prefer the cappuccino. My favorite is cappuccino. So imagine you arrive in this cafe now and you want to order your favorite kind of coffee. You want to order your favorite kind of coffee. What would you say? What would you say? I would say, hey, I'd like to have a cappuccino, please. Repeat. Hey, I'd like to have a cappuccino, please. Or, can I have an espresso, please? Can I have an espresso, please? Be polite. Use please. Use these constructions in your sentences because they are more polite, okay? It's nice, kind to use them this way. This is called a glass cake stand with dome lid. Okay, so this is a glass cake stand because it stands here and it has a dome lid. This is a lid. and its style, it's like a dome, okay? What's inside this glass stand dome? What's inside here? What is this? They're cookies, right? They're cookies. Okay. Do you like cookies? I like them. Chocolate cookies are delicious, right? And this, is this a croissant or a sandwich? What's on this plate here? A croissant or a sandwich? Of course, it's a croissant. Repeat, it's a croissant. Do you like croissants? They are good, right? Then, next to the croissant, is it a piece of cake or a slice of pie? Is it a piece of cake or a slice of pie? What do you think? It's your opinion. I think this is a slice of pie, in my opinion, okay? Do you prefer cake or pie? What's your favorite flavor? Strawberry pie, or maybe chocolate cake, carrot cake, blueberries pie, apple pie. What is your favorite? And here, how many cookies can you see on this plate here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cookies. So you can say, there are 4 cookies on the plate. There are 4 cookies on the plate. Or, I see 4 cookies here. Do you bake your own cookies at home? Do you bake cookies at home? What kind of cookies do you usually make? What kind, what type, what kind of cookies do you usually make? What is your favorite dessert? What is your favorite dessert? I mean, does coffee count? Because I usually have a cup of coffee, after lunch, and that's my favorite dessert. But of course, it's not considered a dessert, right? Well, do you usually prefer savory pastries, like salty, savory pastries? Or do you have sweet tooth? Do you have a sweet tooth? Like, you prefer sweet things, sweet pastries? Tell me in the comments down here, okay, your favorite dessert, and tell me if you prefer savory pastries or if you have a sweet tooth. In my case, I always prefer savory pastries. Always. How can you order this croissant politely in English? How can you order this croissant politely in English? Can I have that croissant, please? Repeat. can I have that croissant, please? Or, I'd like the croissant, please. I'd like the croissant, please. Of course, there are other ways to ask that politely, but these are two that you can use, and they're really good sentences to order food in a cafe, in a restaurant, snack bar, all right? What is behind the coffee machine here? What is this behind or next to maybe the coffee machine? Is it a plastic bag or a paper bag? How about this bowl? Do you think this is another plant? Because we don't have colors here, so I don't know. It may be a plant. Or maybe these are spoons. I don't know. What do you think? Are these spoons? Or is this another plant? If you had to color this picture, would you color these as a plant? Or would you color these as spoons? For me, they are spoons. I imagine here they are spoons, okay? Well, would you like to visit this cafe? Would you like to visit this cafe? Among all these options, what would you order? Say out loud, use your voice, and you can also write down in the comments below, okay? Say the way you would pronounce it, the way you would really say in this cafe. What sentences would you use? Choose, pick these options, the options you'd like, and use the sentences you've learned in this class, okay? Excuse me, hey, excuse me, I would like a piece of pie and I'd like a cappuccino, please. Or, hi, how are you? Can I have a cappuccino and 2 cookies, please? Okay, make up your sentence here. Last question. This is my last question. Would you order that for here or to go? To take to your house or where you're going? Would you order that for here or to go? For here or to go? For here or to take away? I would order it for here because I think it's a cute environment. It's a very cozy and cute, adorable, lovely cafe. And I think I would love to practice more English talking to the barista here. And I would order that to have here at the cafe, for here. So students, we've finished this class. Were you able to answer all the questions? Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed practicing English with this cozy cafe scene. And remember, the more you speak, the more confident you become in real life. So keep using your voice and talking about everyday things in English. If you liked this episode, let me know, okay? Don't forget to like it, click in the like button, and subscribe to the channel. That way, you will not miss the next lessons. I'm gonna post here. We're gonna have many other classes. And we'll keep learning together, step by step. See you in the next one. Take care and keep speaking.